Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. For today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we're getting into the week of the 3rd through the 9th for the Divinely Guided Rune reading. So without further ado, let's just jump right in and get into your zodiac sign for this week of the 3rd through the 9th.
Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading for the week of the 3rd through the 9th. I've already meditated on your runes, shuffled them, and cleared the energetic space for your reading. At the very end, we'll get a message from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck that will further clarify the reading here for you, so stay tuned to the end for that. Let's start off with a rune from your energetic past, and that will be the rune of Nalthis. It sounds a lot like now this. So Nalthis is about your needs, constraints, and limitations. You're going down the path, and now this log is blocking your path before you can continue on your path. So you need to address these needs, constraints, limitations. You could be coming from a blocked sense of feeling blocked, or resistance, or sense of maybe a struggle of getting some needs met, some constraints adhered to, or maybe just having that calling that you need to have your mental mise en place, so to speak, your mess in place, your uh, dotting your I's, you're crossing your T's, and you're getting ready for what's to unfold next. So take what resonates, please, and leave what doesn't as we get into your current energies. Rune. This is that rune of metamorphosis. This is Dagas. This is like temperance. This is true transmutational energy. This is that butterfly or a chrysalis or like a cocoon. Dagas means day because it's all that clarity. So you're maybe in that sort of resistance kind of energy, and finally now you have the clarity of what maybe some of those are, or maybe as you are addressing your needs, constraints, limitations, you are obtaining more clarity about yourself, about your life, about your tribe, about your community, about how you are going about, how you are changing, how you are showing up for yourself, for your community, right? That's a beautiful energy to be in, because you are getting into your very near future with more of that embodiment of that. You have that nice, slow, steady movement is what wins the race kind of mentality moving forward, getting into more of adopting these good habits. This is the rune Uruz. This is the ox's rune. This is the ox has its instructions and knows how to begin its task in a very uh, stern and very methodical sort of approach, and slow to start off, but it goes downhill and it gains momentum, still very rooted, very strong. As it gains momentum, it gains more of that natural success towards its goal, towards its mission, and being more in its natural way of being. Just everything just comes like second nature. So this is that clarity to move forward. Maybe you are even being called into look at your diet and to see what energies you're surrounding yourself with. Uh, Not just with the people, but with the food, the drink, the radio that we hear, the music that we listen to, the conversations that we have with ourselves and with others, right? And it doesn't matter, like, whatever you are saying to yourself, right? It's a message to the universe. So you might as well make it a good message, right? And this could just be also you calling in to just have more of those really good healthy practices, like going out and grounding, just watching your diet a little bit better, drinking more water, things like that. And as I say water, this rune comes out, and this is Lagus. This is your current influences, and so this literally means water, scrying, sea, lake, flow, and being in flow, the feminine flow of your natural way of being, emotionally, way of being, intuitive way of being, divine source connected, the source of life kind of energy, right? Source of creation kind of energy. So very grounded, natural healing, drinking enough water. So you're under the influence of more water, of more of that surrendering to flow, surrendering to that sense of true identity through your divine feminine healing work, embodying healing on emotional depths and spiritual depths, right? So very beautiful inner healing work that you're doing. The current advice for this is just to let what naturally doesn't resonate with you just fall right off. Okay, so this is the influences. So we got past, present, future, right? And then your current influences, and then your current advice. So your current advice is in Hagalaz. This is the hail rune. That's the rune of natural disasters, things that are about to unintended eventualities, like a volcano is going to happen, right? A monsoon's going to happen, things like that. Hail will come and go. True, they do cause some destruction in their wake. It's undoing the things that need to be undone so the new things can be built, so new crops can be planted, so new buildings can take its place. We have these sort of moments in our lives so much that it's when we focus on them that they tend to be like negative. Just be with the flow, in the influence of surrendering to flow, your intuition, just your divine healing work, letting what naturally does not resonate with you fall right off. This is kind of like that tower moment in tarot, but it's really a beautiful thing because this is where you get to rebuild your tower. I'm excited to see what room comes up for you next year. Yeah, through this we have Ewas. So this is the rune of the U branch, YEW. This is that naughty with a K, right? So branch that was very flexible. If we're not flexible, if we're too flexible, we can snap and we can become Isa, stuck, frozen, rigid, repeating life lessons. Same here if we don't tap in with our divine feminine. Okay. So with that, with surrendering to flow, you're kind of like those branches waving in the breeze, just shaking off whatever doesn't naturally serve you, letting it fall right off. You can even do a natural like shaking off, like just get out there, shake your hands, shake your shoulders. What does a dog do after it gets in a confrontation with another dog? After it turns around, just shakes it off, right? You can shake it off too. You can shake off the things that no longer serve you in your life and literally be able to go with the flow and embody more of this balance, this energetic flow, this endurance type of energy, right? Into surrendering and embodying more of that, healing your divine feminine aspects that are going to be serving you very, very well here moving forward. Let me know in the comments below how that resonates for you, please, Aquarius. All right, so let's get into the message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck for you, Aquarius. What message of clarity does the Soul's Journey Oracle deck have for you? A couple cards that want to come flying out right away. So these are divine messages straight from source, straight to your spirit. And this one says envy. It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Right? And how beautiful is that message? It is something that a lot of people have a hard time wrapping their heads around, that I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Let's read more about that card. It continues on by saying you must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet at the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. Disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what that personal challenge him or her that they may face. So and to be envious is to be it's like a fool's game. It's using your imagination in unconstructive ways, essentially. So be authentic to your inner voice because only you know what it is in your best interests, right? In your authenticity. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. Yeah, causing you to help you surrender and go with the flow some more. And then incarnate and repeating things, right? That's when the branches snap off. And then as Isa, stuck, frozen, rigid, repeating life lessons. Exactly what the envy card was talking about. Let me know how this resonates for you, please, in the comments below. Namaste, Aquarius. Have a blessed and abundant day.